Hi all and welcome back to the channel. Last weekend we went off to Pontispool to do the Cotswold Cup 100. This is dressage test 102. It was quite a complicated test, and in the warm-up I will add that I actually nearly fell off. He was throwing some very nice shapes for me, so obviously very excited to be out competing again. So I'm going to run through the marks that we got, and obviously tell you that I could not get my leg on very well, so that will sort of come through with the scores. So up the centre line we got a 7, and then the change of direction 6.5, rather on the forehand. Then we go up the 3/4 line, again rather on the forehand at 6.5. We circle at C, 6.5, needs more supple bend around the inside leg. So all these indications that I couldn't get my leg on. From HEB, we got 6.5 and reins becoming very long, which yes, they are definitely like that. I need to carry my hands higher to try and keep his pole up. So then we do the other 3/4 line, again on the forehand 6.5, but at C we creep back up at a 7 with no comment. Then we go into MXK, change the rein, again we got a 7 for this one. He did hesitate when we came to the judge's car. I thought it was going to actually go to walk, but I managed to keep him going. Between A and F, we do working canter, 6.5, obedient but dropping pole, so we do have that issue. And this is definitely our worst canter of the two. I normally find him a bit onward bound, so yeah, but actually it's really fairly good, apart from the head is rocking, which is highlighted in my score. So between M and H we go across, and then we do a 20-meter circle at G. I've got 6 there and it states head rocking. From E to F, change the rein, so quite a quick change of direction. 6.5, slightly unbalanced, and then A we walk. Got a 6 for this. From KXH, free walk on a long rein, needs to stretch down in the free, and I was actually fairly happy with that, apart from now you'll see that his head creeps up. Yeah, so but yeah. Then we do medium walk and then straight into trot at H, which I hit my marker dead right, and I was really pleased with that, but doesn't reflect in the score. And then between C and M we got a 6, obedient transition, but again on the forehand throughout. So yeah, judge didn't like our canter work at all. From F to K we do a circle at D, 6.5, needs more supple bend. But as we come round, we change the direction from E to M, so a quick direction change. We got 7 for that, so that was good, and I was fairly happy with that transition. And then we go C, H, E, E, X, 2G, halt and salute. We got 6.5, rather abrupt to halt, and we have been working on his halt, but he tends to stay straighter if I just stop him. Otherwise he'll swing out to the right with his hindquarters. Our collective marks were 7 for paces, 6 for impulsion, 6 for submission, and 7 for position and seat of rider. Attractive horse now needs to have more support from behind and lighten forehand to help balance. But overall, I was really pleased with that. I thought I would get a 35-36 and we got a 34.8, so I bettered that. So that, I'm just really pleased with that. And I stayed on. Yay. So now on to the hardest part, if I'm honest. This is where actually I'm really upset about it. So we don't really like show jumping, and I've worked so hard in trying to find the right tack for us, regards bit, because I feel that I haven't got enough to get him back to me for me to be able to put my leg on. So we've got him in a Cheltenham gag here, and it isn't the one I've been using that kindly a friend lent me. I did get one. I thought, oh, he's going really well in that, but it's obviously slightly different. Now fence 1 and 2 doesn't go too bad, but as soon as I turn and open my left hand to go over number 3, so he's chipping in, he never chips in. So he started to do that, which is great because he's becoming more careful. But as soon as I come around this corner, I open my hand and he's like, no, don't touch me. And I thought he was going to come to a standstill there, where I was like, oh, you need to jump it, Murph. And he was a dear of him. He still jumped it. He's still so good that no matter what I do, he still goes. So I lose my way here. I have a fly in my eye and I think, oh, just don't cross my tracks. Calm down, pull ourselves together. Let's see if we can just get the round done. So yeah, floppy canter. I can't seem to turn him. He's fighting me all the time. Yeah, and definitely rider errors and definitely equipment errors. Some of it's fairly good, but majority of it's really not very good. So back to the drawing board with the bit solution. I think we're going to stick with the Pelham and see how we go in our next event. So yeah, you can just see we're all over the place, and I was so miserable after this. Yeah. So I went back and obviously changed his tack and thought, look, we'll just go out onto the cross country now with no pressure, no stopwatch or anything. I just wanted to go for my clear, and you'll see how amazing he is in the equireel. Apart from our belly flop at fence 1, he was pretty amazing. So pleased.
Laid back Lil. Latest combination in the 100 sections to join us. Just waiting for
so yeah, so you see the belly flop. I keep hold of him over this fence. It was a fairly decent fence, quite like that fence. And then as I came off the bridge, he spots the fences to the right of our screen here. You can't see them, but he wants to go over there and jump them. So I struggled to get hold of his shoulders and move him over. He clocked this really nice. I came around the corner and straight there, fine. Again, this up here was quite busy, and he was like, which fence, mum, which fence? And I was just trying to keep him straight towards the fence I wanted, so you could see him go, which one? Such a good boy. The chicane, I was gonna do the fence in the background as the alternative, but as he was flying like he was, I was like, let me just ride him and I'll see what happens. Flew over this one, got our legs in a mess a bit. Flew up to this one, this lovely table, jumped really lovely. And then onto the white gates. One of the white gates was pulled out, I think, because the actual going was a bit sort of sticky. The wagon, absolutely brilliant over the wagon. And here you'll hear me say straight. So 11, A and B, and then straight on to C, 12, sorry. And he was just brilliant. I just kept him straight. Such a good boy. So obviously Murphy was never very good with water. Clocks it and goes through fine. Absolutely brilliant. What a good boy. So the next one was fence 14, and really it was a boogie fence for me. I was definitely thinking of doing the alternative route because it was huge, but yeah, he did it. Lovely, such a good boy. He just seems to find it all so easy, so yeah, really pleased with him. He chips in here, so he helps himself out really. I'm glad he's being careful and not listening to me too much because I'm asking for the long one and he's like, no mum, I can chip in there. Such a good boy. Again, there was an alternative for this one because I was worried that he would see the water and back off, but he doesn't. On to the second to last, and you'll see there's Alex Bragg there walking into my screenshot. Yep, Mr. Badminton. And over the final. Absolute brilliant day, guys. Absolute brilliant. Thanks for watching.